Okay, welcome everybody. I am so excited that we are starting our week with all of you with our Team Huddle tonight. I hope everybody had an awesome week and weekend. It was obviously Father's Day, so any of you dads out there, happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
I know we've had so much fun this past week, just being able to pour into our team that's out of state. We got to meet so many new people, which is always so much fun. And then this week we are heading down to Bradenton, Florida for Green Carpet. And Green Carpet is very near and dear to my heart. It was the first event that Mike and I ever went to where we saw the bigger vision of what It Works is. Instead of just being in our little bubble here in Michigan and, doing wrap parties, even though we got the privilege to be able to do a lot of that stuff with Cammie, it was amazing being able to go to Green Carpet and be around 5,000 to 6,000 to 7,000 It Works distributors and just see people on stage. That's when I first met Amber Parker and so many amazing leaders. And I can't wait to just spend the next couple of days with some of you. And I can't wait till the rest of you guys can come down next year and be there for conference. It is such a special time.
Yeah, and it's just a big week. You're going to want to stay intentional about your business this week and stay close to it. There's going to be some really big, exciting announcements coming out of Green Carpet. So it's definitely a time to be fired up in your business and stay close to it.
Yeah. Make sure you guys stay close to our team page, especially while Green Carpet is going on. Any announcements that are happening, we'll make sure we jump right on there. I know last year, whatever the new product that they came out with, I think they came out with, they reformulated greens and probiotic or just greens. I can't remember. But anyways, I know we went live around our pool just talking through that. We'll definitely do that again this year with whatever they announce. There's going to be some amazing announcements that happen. There's like 3 or 4 announcements that are coming at Green Carpet. So I am so excited. You guys are going to want to start contacting and start messaging, start getting distributors in. And remember, if you get 3 distributors in by Wednesday, the 21st, you get a special gift. So I want to know, everybody in the chat, who is going for that 3 gift? Put me. Okay, I want to see who is pushing for that gift and how many of you guys want to earn that, okay? I know that's something that we're doing as well. So this week, you guys, we have our Sunday nights right now, and then after this will be the 10 o'clock family call. So make sure you check Mark's page for that link. But then Wednesday is our online party as well. Every single Wednesday, we have an online event on Facebook. And I am super excited for this Wednesday because it will be a live Facebook party, okay? Throughout the week, you can be inviting your potentials to that. There's going to be slides every single day that are leading up to the event. And then on the event, we'll go live and then tell a few stories as well. So I'm super excited about that. So just make sure you guys are utilizing that resource. Everybody that gets guests on that Facebook party signs them, okay? So make sure you guys are utilizing that. If you're not sure how to, reach out to your sponsor or upline so that way we can talk through what that looks like for you. So without further ado, I am so excited because we have a special guest with us tonight, our very own Diamond Melissa Williams, or as some of us call her, Mel. And she's going to talk to you guys a little bit about some things that happened for her last summer and what that promotion looked like for her, because right now we have good Go and the Go Fast promotions on the table. So Mel, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yay. Okay, I'm going to spotlight you because nobody needs to see me all the time. You guys are probably bored of that. So
I don't think anybody wants to see this.
You look gorgeous. Okay, so you went Diamond and earned the $5,000 high five bonus last summer. Was it June or July last year?
It was August.
Oh, it was August. That's right. Okay. So take me back to that month. How did that month start for you?
Well, I know, at the beginning of each month, they tend to make announcements. And so I think it was August 1st or 2nd. And they had announced the, what did they call that bonus? The
high five.
High five. That's right. High five bonus. So they announced this high five bonus for anyone that went, Diamond. I can't even remember if there were other levels.
I don't think so. I think it was just Diamond.
Yeah. I think it was just Diamond too. If there were other ones, my blinders were on Diamond, so I didn't even pay attention, obviously. But when I started the month, I was 5 people away from Diamond structure, and I know that you and I had a conversation, and you had told me, like, you can do this, you can go Diamond this month, and I had that mindset of, yeah, like I'm going diamond this month. I'm going to do everything that I can to do that. You know, and it was the middle of the summer too. And we all know how summer goes. Like you have weddings, you have graduation parties, you know, you want to be outside. You don't really want to be working your business. Like, let's be honest. And time slips away from you. But I knew that I wanted that $5,000 bonus just because I wasn't sure if they were going to bring back good bonuses or anything like that. And 5 people to me really, like, in the grand scheme of things, wasn't that many, especially if I knew that I had my team working too. So that's kind of how the month started. And I know you and I sat down, like I said, and had a conversation about what that would look like. And I just went to work and I put my head down and it happened. But there was a lot of belief in that. I think I woke up every single day telling myself I was going to go diamond. I, you know, prayed in my car on my way to work and just told God, like, I want to go diamond, you know, whatever that looks like to you, whatever I need to do, you know, put those people in my path. And, you know, at the end of the month, it happened, obviously. And there were a lot of steps to that. I don't know, like, what order you want me to talk about things.
No, that's okay.
If there's anything specific you want me to touch on before, like, I get toward the end of the month where it got kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'll never forget that day in the car that you and I had, because we were heading to a wrap party. So it was the first of the month and we had a wrap party, and the whole way
It was
there,
2 hours away.
yeah. Yep. And I just, you know, the look in your face, and I'm like, you're doing this, and you're like, I know, I'm doing it. Like, it's done. It's over. And I just want to encourage all of you guys, whether your goal is executive or emerald or diamond or double or ruby right now for this month, I want you to tell yourself, I am ruby. I am emerald. Like, I got this. This is happening. It's done. It's over. I am going to make this happen. I'm going to, like Mel said, put my head down. But you guys, it's so hard to have that belief by yourself. And so make sure that you reach out to us. Like, I want to know what you guys are pushing for. I want to hear you. And I'm sure your other uplines do as well. Like, tell me what you're going for. Tell me what that mark is for you. Because like Mel said, it was a lot of pouring belief into herself. And I know as many times as I talked to her, which was pretty much every single day, I was telling her the same thing. I'm like, you're diamond, you got this. Like, you are so going to get this done. It's not even funny. And sometimes it's hard to pour into other people when we're not getting poured into. So make sure that you guys stay around us. That's what these Zooms are for, so that you can get poured into, so that you can feel fired up and ready to go. So Mel, I know that month especially, not only did you have the belief and you knew that it was getting done, but you prioritized your time. You prioritized your entire month. You pushed things off the calendar that weren't aligning with your goal, and you made time for your business. Can you maybe talk a little bit about what that looks like?
Yeah, I mean, I think there are a lot of times where I live downtown Grand Rapids. It's a happen city. And I think there were times where I just didn't do fun things because I knew that I wanted to hit diamond. And that can be really hard to do, especially if you're a super social person like I am. You know, we love to go out, we love to go do things and be with friends. And so I knew that if I was going to hit diamond, like, there were certain things that I couldn't do. And so I think every single day it was just, you know, did I send my 5 messages, my 10 messages? I mean, at that point, I don't even know how many messages I was sending out. I can't remember at this point. But, you know, I knew that if I wanted to sign those 5 people by myself, I was going to have to send out a ton of messages every single day. And it wasn't just like for distributors, it was for loyal customers too, because obviously volume comes with that. And I can talk a little bit more about that in a minute. But, you know, when you're hitting a promotion and once you get boxed, like, that is so exciting. But then you're like, oh shoot, I have all this volume I need to fill now. And so volume was a big thing for me at the end of the month. But yeah, I mean, I sent messages every single day. I was consistently posting about my business. I think that was the biggest thing. You know, if there's one thing you do every day, like if you don't send a message, you know, today or tomorrow or whatever, posting about your business is the next best thing for sure. Like, you have to be consistent. You have to post about products you're using. You have to post about what this business is doing for your life. And, you know, for me, like I said, like Ashley said, like, it was just having that mindset of going diamond and there's nothing getting in my way. And that's how I post about my business every day. And once I signed a distributor, I'd be like, all right, I got 4 spots open now. 1 spot's taken, 4 spots open on my team to, you know, hit this goal or whatever. And so, yeah, I was just busy every single day. My business was my number one priority for sure. I mean, I took days off work to work it. And I know not everyone can do that. And luckily I have a flexible enough schedule. But especially toward the end of the month, I had to take like 1 or 2 days off just because I knew I'd spend like, 7, 8, 9, 10 hours just trying to focus on building the business.
Yep, absolutely. You took the last day of the month off because you knew you'd be here just hammering out everything that you needed to do, because it wasn't just about her promotion either, you guys. She had someone promoting to Emerald, and then 3 people promoting to Ruby, which meant 3 people also promoting to Executive. So she needed to not just, hers, but be there for her team as well, which I love that you did that. But one thing too, you guys, is, she definitely didn't just do nothing that month. Like, there were times she went out to dinner with Tyler, but she made sure that she got her business done, and the things that needed to happen were prioritized that day. I saw you so much, and I was in constant communication with you, and that is like so key. Okay, so let's fast forward towards the end of the month. So first of all, I remember we were both a little scared, if we're being honest, with how much volume that we needed when it was like 3 or 4 days out. And we just kept telling each other, this is done. It's done. We're diamond. You're diamond. Like, it's happening. But how did you actually make it happen? Because here's the thing that I want you guys to all hear from this. There is a difference between praying, right? Oh Lord, please bring people into my path, and please let me have this happen. And sitting here telling yourself, oh, I'm diamond. There is a difference between that and making it happen, right? We have to put the effort in. We have to do the work for the things that we want to follow through and to come to fruition. So Mel, what did that look like for you those last couple of days? How did you pull it off?
So month end was on a Wednesday. And that Monday before, I think I was like 3,200 short or 3,400 short, something like that in volume. So, that's like pretty much $3,400, $3,200, whatever it was. And, at that point, like Ashley said, I was getting super desperate because I was like, oh shoot, like I am not going to be able to spend that much money. And, not only that, they don't let you spend that much money anyway. But yeah, I, would make posts about how I just needed a customer or 2. And then I actually had my mom and friends post about the business. My mom made a post. Actually, I made a post for my mom on her Facebook page that was just like, my daughter's going for a huge promotion in her business. And she's got some really amazing products. If any of you would be willing to at least look at it or try something for a few months, it would greatly help her out, et cetera, et cetera. And I think in like that 2 days, I signed like 14 customers or something like that. And obviously, my team, they were a huge help too. They all placed orders, placed volume. And I think like by Wednesday afternoon, I'm trying to think, I think we were only like a couple $100 short.
Yep.
And I don't even, do you remember the exact number? I think 700 keeps coming to mind, but I don't think it was that much.
I feel like it was around there. Yep.
Yeah. Sure. So I went, I went from like having like 3,200 short to only like 700 short, which was
nothing.
Like, and it's amazing, you guys, having team members, like they want to help you promote, just like you want to help them promote. I had people on my team texting me saying, what can I do? How much should I spend? How much, should I place? And that, like, I mean, it gives me goosebumps just thinking about it, because you're not in this business by yourself, regardless if it's your downline or your upline. Like, everyone wants to see you promote just as much as you're trying to help them promote as well.
Yep, absolutely. But Mel, that's not always true of everybody's team. You did a really good job of creating that kind of environment where, your team did want to help you. And that's the thing, you guys, if you're going for a goal, it's why it's so important to put it out there. Okay, put it out there to your team, what you're going for, and ask them what their goal is and what they want. Don't just make it about you. And I want to back up, because when Mel said something earlier about how she was posting consistently on Facebook and how that is so important, you guys, there is a hashtag right now. It's called #BecauseOfItWorks. And when you're making a post, use that hashtag. It is such an amazing thing. And if you just go to Facebook and just type in the search bar "because of it works," you'll see hundreds and hundreds of ideas of different posts that you guys could do. But they're as simple as like, posting if, 2 of you guys are out to lunch together, take a picture. Because of it works, I've met this amazing person and they are now in my life. It's showing that it works is more than just a wrap. And then one other thing that I'll never forget when I heard this story, it was Ashley Hughes when the month that she was going diamond, and she had a bunch of volume that she needed as well, and she couldn't place. They didn't have the money to place that. And I remember her saying that she called in the last couple of days favors to people that she knew had jobs where they had like a half an hour or hour lunch where she, with a bunch of like women, where she could come in and do a wrap party for them. One of them was, her mom's office. They threw together a wrap party for her in the office so that she could get a bunch of orders and customers, and she was able to hit that promotion. So here's the thing. If you guys want something bad enough, you'll figure out a way to make it happen, right? You just sometimes have to get creative, and you need to ask for help. You need to come to us and say, hey, this is what I'm doing. This is where I'm going. This is my obstacle that I feel like I have right now. How can I overcome that? Okay, so Mel, I feel like you are so amazing at sending messages. You work Instagram awesome, and I don't necessarily want to go into a whole thing, social media thing right now, but can we kind of transition for a minute and talk a little bit about, like, when you make a post, whether it's Instagram or Facebook, about products, and somebody likes or comments, like, how does that look for you? What do you message them? What are you saying to them?
Well, if I'm being completely honest, if someone likes a post, I don't necessarily reach out to them, unless it's someone who's liked to post like consistently, then I'll send them a message. But for me, I think the biggest thing is just putting it out there that I'm using the products, and that I'm not just saying like, oh, these products are great, buy them, but actually talking about like how I use them and what they've done for me. And, like this face wash, obviously you talk about that like every party. It's my best friend. Like, it totally changed my skin, completely cleared up all my acne that I used to have. So just like having those personal testimonies, like, it doesn't have to be like every single product. You guys pick like 2 or 3, and like maybe every other day or every couple of days, like, just post about it, especially something like the cleanser. Like, we're not just a wrap business. We have all kinds of amazing products. If you're big into working out, obviously the new protein shake vegan right now is a huge like, what's the word when it's like a buzzword.
Yeah, buzzword.
Yeah, it's vegan. It's like a buzzword right now. I mean, we have a vegan shake. Like Ashley said, like, use hashtags, because those people like click on those. But yeah, if I message them, and I can post, I did go through some of my messages recently and copy and paste. So if you want me to post down in the comments, I will. And those are obviously like for business purposes, but yeah, I don't usually message people unless I don't know, like, I go into let's just put it this way, I go into people's Facebook or Instagram accounts and I look at their page. And like Kristen was saying on our Zoom a little bit earlier, which I know some of you weren't on, but she was saying, like, if they're not positive and, they're not posting positive things, like, I don't know if I necessarily want to share the opportunity with them, right? So your Facebook and your Instagram, they're like a resume. And so if someone is commenting and liking on my stuff, I'll go in and I'll look at their posts. And if they're super positive and cute and fun and look like they enjoy life, like, I'll reach out to them and send them a message. And most of my messages, I start off by saying something like either, hey, I know this is super random, or something I got from Amber Parker was, hey, like, I really talked myself up to reaching out to you, so, hear me out. And then I go in and I definitely give them a couple compliments. I pick a couple pictures from their page and just say, I love how much time you spend with your dog, or it looks like you have so much fun, with your friends every weekend. Like, I love that. And then I'll go in and say, I'm not sure if extra income is something that interests you, but I would love to share this awesome business opportunity. Or if their Instagram looks really good, I'll say, hey, your Instagram is awesome. I have this really awesome business opportunity that you could literally just sprinkle into what you already do every single day when you post on social media. Can I give you more information? And most people are like, oh, thank you so much, because who doesn't love a compliment, right?
Right.
And then they're like, well, I'm not really sure what you do, but yeah, I would love more information. And then the conversation just continues on.
Awesome. I love that. Okay. So I feel like you sign a good number of customers from Instagram. So if you're not because I don't either. If somebody likes my picture, I don't automatically message them. I know that there are people that do that. So if they reach out to you, or if they comment, like if it's hair, skin, and nails, I'm interested. Like, what do you send to them?
Let me go look really quick. Hold on.
Okay.
If someone comments or sends me a message about hair, skin, and nails, like usually people will reach out and just be like, can you give me more information? And I'll describe it as, because, you know, when you join the loyal customer program, they have to buy something for 3 months to get the discount, right? Mm-hmm. So I'll say something like, I'll turn it into, I don't need to look, I'll just explain it. But I'll basically say something like, hey girl, are you interested in my 90-day challenge? Because that's how I post it. Like I'll post a picture, like a girl with long hair, and then maybe a couple before and afters, or a before and after picture. And when people comment or message me, I'll just say, hey girl, I'm starting a new 90-day challenge. Do you want more information? And then if they say, yes, I do, then I'll just give them a little bit of detail, say, hey, hair, skin, and nails. Basically, you'll get one shipment a month for the next 3 months in a row if you join the loyal customer program. In parentheses, like it's totally free to sign up. You can have my 40% discount. Normally it's $55. You can get it for $33. And most of the time people are like, oh yeah, totally, I'll try it. And then I tell them something like, the only thing I ask from you is just before and after pictures and an honest review of the product. And then that way they think that I'm not just trying to get them signed up to like get the sale, but that I actually do want before and after pictures, and I do want them to give me a review of the product. And I would say like, I don't know, 85% of the time people are like, yeah, like why not? Let's try it. Mm-hmm. But that's because before and after pictures that we see all the time, my hair, skin, and nails are so good. Because you guys, these products are so good. Like they're so awesome. There's no reason that we shouldn't be sharing them with people every single day. And I know most of you, if not all of you, because you should be using them every single day in some capacity.
Yes, absolutely. And just think about like how awesome your own before and after picture would be when you're sharing it with somebody. You know, if you did post a before and after, or like Mel just said, a 90-day challenge for the cleanse, let's just use that for example. Okay. Mm-hmm. When then you go to inbox and message that person, if you are able to say, and here's my result, you guys, that's going to carry you so much further. Okay, it's your personal result. It's not just a model that we grabbed off of Pinterest that has long hair. It's a real result and it's yours. So use our products. That's why obviously we all talk about being on auto ship and being a product of the product, but it really does help. And I don't know how many of you guys saw, you know, my really long personal post about just like my health and my weight. But that is one thing that I feel like very convicted of right now is I am not being consistent with our products at all. And when I do, I get results. And I want to sign more customers. And the best, fastest way to do that is when I'm using the products and I can showcase that. So like Mel said, use the products because they work and post about it. So Mel, do you have any other like tips and tricks when it comes to like messaging that you want to share and leave with us?
Again, the word consistency. And you guys, I'll admit it, like Ashley said last week, she had a crazy week. Like we all go through that. I mean, I have not been good about messaging this month, and I probably won't hit the goals that I set for myself. And you know, at the end of the day, like it's okay. Like you're forgiven. God forgave you, right? Okay. But you can always start over tomorrow. You can get up tomorrow and you can send 5 messages. I mean, like for me, if I do it in the morning at 7:45, like say I'm up, I'm out of bed, I'm at work, like I can send out 10 messages. And then guess what, you guys? It's done for the rest of the day. Like 10 messages, done. It literally takes you 10 minutes. Just copy and paste. Maybe we change it up a little bit to make it more personal. But if you're not consistently messaging, you're not going to sign anybody. You're not. I mean, it's just the brutal, honest truth. I mean, I haven't signed anyone this month. And you know why? Because I've probably sent out maybe like 15 messages total. I'm not doing what I need to do. And so like, and I'm telling you guys this because we hold each other accountable, right?
Yeah.
And like, if I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, then my team's not doing what they're supposed to be doing. And so I need to get my ass in gear, right? We all do. Like a kick in the pants is what we all kind of need, right? I mean, let's be honest. Like I am so excited about Green Carpet next week because you guys, I need it for my business. Like I need it. I need to be around everyone who is like-minded like us, like the people that are working their business. Like I need that. And I think, you know, when we don't go to parties, when we don't plug into things, like that's when our business falls apart. So we have to plug in at the end of the day. Like you have to be around people. And like Ashley said earlier, like if you're feeling down, you're not feeling successful, or you're feeling like you're failing, like reach out to someone on your team, reach out to your upline. Like that's what we're all here for. Like we want to talk to you. We want, and us pouring into you pours into us. So don't be afraid to reach out.
Absolutely. Well, let's go ahead and end it on that because we have the 10 o'clock call. First of all, Mel, thank you so much for just coming on here.
Thanks for having me.
Sharing your words of wisdom and taking us back to the month that you promoted, because I believe in all of you guys. It is the 18th of the month. We have so much month left, and we have so much time left. Like Mel said, maybe you're somebody who has been consistent this month and you're killing it. Or maybe you're like, you know what, I've fell short in a couple of areas. Guess what? You can go to bed tonight and wake up tomorrow and it is a new day. And you can start over and you can say, today is a day that I am going to be consistent, that I am going to set new goals for myself and be disciplined. Not about motivation. It is about being disciplined to do the things that you need to do to get where you want to be, because nobody else is going to do it for you, right? Nobody is going to work harder for your hopes, your dreams, your family than yourself. And I am so excited for those of you that I get to hang out with and see in Florida this week. It is going to be amazing. And I can't wait until next year when more of you guys can come. And I'm just going to throw this out there real quick, because I have a girl in Vegas that just signed a couple weeks ago. And I said to her, is there any way possible that you can come to Green Carpet? And she's like, oh, I don't know. Like, that's just a lot. I just signed up. And I'm like, I'm just throwing it out there because I know your belief would go sky high. You've never done a business like this before. And her and her husband are now coming. So it is not too late to get tickets. It is not too late to come and hang out with us in Florida. It will definitely change your life. And I'm just so excited. And Mike and I are hosting our first One Team, One Mission this month, or in July. I'm so excited about it, and I cannot wait for all of you guys to be there. It's going to be so much fun. So, all right, guys, let's hop off of this and get on the 10 o'clock call.
Before we hop off.
Yes.
Let me put the scripts in here that so don't cancel it yet.
Why don't we put it in when I post the recording? Let's put it in the comments on our team page. Let's do that.
Okay. Got it.
And Mark might make a hint at what the new product is on the 10 o'clock call. He might even throw out a promotion. So let's hop off of this and hop on that. And if you're not sure how to do that, go to his page on Facebook, and there is a link there that you can just follow, and you don't even have to call in. You can just listen to it on your computer or on your phone. All right, guys, good night.